where a rhino was charging us. So I really actually have seen, and that was terrifying.
In Gladiator II, you have some amazing new co-stars. Asking you to choose just one of them, is there anything in particular you admired about their preparation or approach to the role?
Well, I've got to choose Paul, because Paul plays my son, and you know, he's very much a European actor, like, you know, just like very commonsensical about his approach. But this time I did notice that he was keeping like a healthy distance to me the whole time, so I knew that by the time we would get in and do our first scene together, I knew that there would be like so many feelings that he'd been holding and saving up, and I was doing obviously the same, and so it was kind of really exciting.
Filmmaking has adapted and changed so much over the past 25 years. As an actor walking onto set this time, what was the most noticeable difference for you?
It was more sort of like what an incredible artist that Ridley is, because, you know, I'd seen and been inside of the first Colosseum, and now he's built a Colosseum that's been through the past 20 years of history, and that history has not been kind to neither the Romans nor to Rome. And what he's built is like this imperceptible experience, yes, of enormous grandeur, and actually even more grandeur, like to the excess, really, like palaces that are like even bigger than before. The whole Colosseum now is to make people forget that they're hungry and that they're scared, and there's like a cruelty there that you're sensing underneath, and you're seeing homeless people huddled in the doorway. So I realized really just like what an incredible painter of images and like these like almost like unconscious experiences that you will have when you're watching it, because I had them as I was walking through it.
As an actor, it's a gift to feel so immersed into that world.
It really is, and like he really does use like the extraordinary progress that we've made in technology, but he never ever makes it stand on its own. It always is filled with real things.
Okay, a bit of role playing for you now. Picture this: you're a gladiator in the arena and the door is about to open to reveal your opponent. What is the scariest thing you'd have to fight?
Oh God, I really think that rhinoceros, I have to say. You know, I actually have been in the field in South Africa where a rhino was charging us. So I really actually have seen, and that was terrifying.
Yeah, that's fair. And finally, because we're a cinema brand, what is the first film you remember seeing at the cinema?
I think it's between Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and Peanuts. Yes, I think it was that. And that's like as a child. The first one I remember as a teenager was Christiane F. and the Kids at the Bahnhof Zoo, which is like a film my mother took us to see, I think, to make sure we didn't ever start doing heroin, and it worked.
Educational.
Yes, very educational. Well, not really, but definitely shocking. And Moonraker, I was just like, wow, we can do that with film. That was so